Airport Friday. Never wear high shoes when going through security. I'm here with Mark. Hey, Mark. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the flight. We're at the only gate that has no seats. It's very weird.
Praat geen poep, man. Praat geen poep.
Right. So, see you on the other side, I don't know. Bye. Right.
Yeah, keep to the...
Landed in Manchester. Erwin is with us now. Erwin, smile to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Don't know if that worked, but we're here. We landed safely.
Hello.
Oh, Mark is here still. Yeah. We tried to lose him, but it didn't work. So, so we're going to take the train instead of a cab because Erwin really wanted to take the train. So we decided to humor Erwin. So we're walking to the train right now. See you in a bit.
Charlie School of Music.
Only camp tunes. There you go.
Hey, there's the Tesco.
Made it to Blackpool. There is the last part was by bus. Apparently they're changing the diesel line to electric in 2018, people. So we took a bus. Mark wasn't happy. Erwin was though. He loved it. So Mark is fractured but whole. And now we're taking the tram. It's a real planes, trains, and automobiles job over here. But we're having fun, and that's the main part. See ya. I'm here. It's I'm staying at the Brincliffe Hotel. It's a lovely little hotel. It's got a tram stop like right in front of the place, so that's easy. But I thought it would be a shorter walk to the Norbreck. It's about 20 minutes, which would be okay, but it's freezing cold here. It's nice weather, but it's cold. Lovely couple. His name's Steve. His wife, I don't know her name is yet, but it's a small room. It's got a bed. It's got breakfast. It's really cheap. It's got really good reviews. We'll see. I mean, it's just a place to sleep. So I'm just arrived here. Okay for the travel. It wasn't too hard. It was planes, trains, and automobiles, man. We took a plane. Then we took the train because I don't know why we took that. Well, the taxi would have been a lot more expensive. But then they're changing the track between Preston and Blackpool from diesel to electric. And so there's a bus service between Preston, which is an hour's drive, in the bus, which is nice because you get to see the country. But if your ass hurts like Mark's does, it can be a bit of a pain. So, so I got off the bus. We had to walk to the tram, buy a little ticket. I got off here, so I'm just crashing catching my breath, but I'm all right. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I'm all right, and I'll head up to Mark's and Irwin's, and we'll have dinner, and then we'll head up to the Norbreck and have some beers. I'll film a little bit from there, probably, but this is just me arriving at the hotel. There we go. Well, over there, it's morning. Good morning. The weather has turned. It's raining. It's gray. Yesterday was blue skies. It was cold, but now it's wet. And I walked yesterday from the hotel where I am to the Norbreck, which is about 20 minutes. It saves me about £2 on the ticket for the tram, but I'm not going to walk today because it's raining. Last night I went out to dinner with Mark and Irwin, and we went to the Beef Eater, which is the same restaurant that I ate at last time I was here. It's sort of a pubish kind of a restaurant. It's a really nice food, but they could do with a larger selection of beers, as far as I'm concerned. Compared to the Norbreck, it's heaven, by the way, because after dinner we went to the Norbreck. And Chris Novabug was there. His friend Dave, hey Dave, who actually bought my ticket. And Scott was there. And we sat there for a little bit, and then pretty soon a couple of others, you know, Pete was there, and Steve was there, and blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of people. Some I hadn't met yet. The Retroheads, I met the Retroheads, who have a YouTube channel called the Retroheads, so that was nice. So we had a couple of beers. I didn't film anything because I just forgot. We sort of moved around in the place, you know, in the Norbreck. But it was freaking cold. It's a very unpleasant place. And Pete went to get me a nice beer, and he said, "I'll get you an IPA," and they didn't have any. They just had Carlsberg, which isn't bad in itself, but you know, it's and they had Guinness, so I had a couple of Guinness, and Pete tried to get a ginger ale, but they said, I think he told me a story about how they had two kinds of ginger ale. One was Gordon's, and the other one was shit, so that's what they said. I had a really nice talk with Pete, and then Irwin and Mark left, and I stayed for a little bit, and then I headed back to the hotel, and here I am. So I slept quite well in a strange bed, you know. It's the pillows that get me all the time. Anyway, I had a good sleep. I had a full English, which was very nice, made by Steve. Steve, the guy who I met, you know, who runs this place. I met him yesterday. And so I'm going to prepare myself. I think it's between 9 and 10 now, so I have to head over. As a member of the press, I have access to the event at 10 o'clock. So we're going to replay, right? We're going to play Blackpool. Neighbors, I gotta go. I'll see you, and I'll film something when I'm there. Well, I'm in. As a member of the press, I get in early, and I ran into my favorite machine here, but I think it says that I have to put in money this time, so I'm gonna just have a wander around and look at how everything goes. But Robotron, good start. the games are on replay, on free play anyway. So just gonna hunt for celebrities now. We're meeting nice YouTubers at the moment. Miss Maddie, walked into Miss Maddie. She's taller than I thought. Alan Maymeister's here. Mark is playing Dig Dug. I was playing Pango. Who else did I see? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Atari are here. If you don't know who they are, then have a look on the internet. Mr. Atari is, well, basically Mr. Atari. And yeah, the traders are okay, actually. No fudge this year. Some nice games, pretty expensive games. T-shirts, all that. We're just gonna. There's a VR room. There are board games. There's some.
Cool.
It's actually pretty cool. It's a lot more like Manchester was when I first got there. So I'm enjoying myself. Play some games. Morning, Sunday morning. After we left the Norbreck last night, we had dinner with Maddie, which was a very pleasant surprise to meet her in the first place there. I had the pleasure of meeting Chris, Gadget UK. Awesome to meet some YouTubers that I'd never met before. Chris had to leave, but we had dinner with Maddie again in the beef eater. I'm walking along the beach here in Blackpool. It's windy. So I'm walking back now. We're gonna get a cab to the airport. We're gonna fly back. Last night though, at 1 a.m. fire alarm went off, so the entire hotel was awake. It was a dud because there was no fire, of course, but Christ. And then they turned it off again, and it went off again a couple of minutes later. Jesus, not happy, but they made me an early breakfast this morning, which is pretty good. So to the cab, planes, trains, and automobiles. So I guess that's it. On the whole, I had fun playing games, and I enjoyed meeting some of the people that I talked about. You know, that's the main deal for me. So mission accomplished, I would say. Couple of things that I would have liked meeting the other YouTubers as well. It's a shame they weren't there, but hopefully I'll meet them on another occasion again. So the things that I didn't like so much was the fact that there seems to be like the Retro and Limb in crowd, and even though we are also a member of Retro and Limb, I mean, some of them didn't even acknowledge my existence there. So, and it's primarily the people that are. It appeared to be about the people that were on the panel. That was the whole thing, and I'm sure that's important for the organization. But as a person, I didn't feel part of that at all. So that wouldn't be a reason for me to go again. I couldn't be at the actual talk, so I'll have to watch it on YouTube if I find the time. So that's a sort of a thing that didn't go down so well with me. But I'm also of the opinion that this whole thing is basically just a joke, and we're having a little bit of fun, but these people take it much more seriously than I do. But for me, that wouldn't be a reason to like ignore the other people that are there. Anyway, that doesn't take away the fact that I had fun, and again, I had a lot of fun talking to the people that I did talk to and spend time with, because that's the thing, again, for me. That's my little recap of the Play Expo. If you've never gone, definitely give it a try, because, hey, you get to play free games and eat crappy food at the Norbeck. What more do you want? So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.